Good morning. How we doing? How we doing? I can't remember what exactly reminded me, but nonetheless, the dragons got a message to get out. A message of courage. Okay. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. We have water chalice on the crack, and it's giving Ace of Cups, so maybe this is someone building or receiving the courage to give an Ace of Cups, I guess. Mm, because there's something peaceful, or they desire peace. They desire peace because they feel so isolated and cold and distant from everybody. Okay, damn, we cooking already. I guess my voice has got to figure out which way it's going. So who we channeling today? Okay, Miss Alba, my sweet little baby dragon. Maybe she'll come out. Alright, y'all. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and the dragons. Good morning. How we doing? What's our message? The water chalice again. And Merlin. Oh, we got a masculine. We got a dragon rider who is rethinking his self-worth. Ooh, who is desiring Avalon? Wow, I didn't even know that was a card in this deck. Avalon is, I don't know if it's mythical or not, and from what I know of Avalon, two things I know about Avalon. For one, it's a Suicide Boys song that is great, and for two, um, it the Isle of Apples. It's in another Healing Waters deck. It's in the Healing Waters deck, Avalon. Okay, what else? What's peace? We was just talking about that piece. I'm shaking. Oh my gosh. I'm not nervous, but like I have this jittery energy. Maybe it's the coffee. Okay, so that's the same dragon too. The prayer. Okay, so this is giving, I want to just say Merlin, but a masculine, or somebody here is gathering up the courage, the peace, the gumption, the prayer, the thoughts, all the things, Dragon Rider, to present this water chalice because somehow it's going to give them peace, relieve them. I just heard relieve them from hell, and my phone also vibrated. So we're going to look at water chalice. I love you, Alba. Oh my God. Remember how I was talking? Okay, so anyways, water chalice. Alba, the queen of all dragons, is white as freshly fallen snow, and her scales are set with thousands of sparkling diamonds. She is the guardian of the four holy chalices. So we've had the water chalice and the air chalice. She is the guardian of the four holy chalices, the protector of the four elements, the warden of the holy hall of baptism in which these chalices stand. Sorry. This day, this very day, the great white queen has invited you to take part in a baptism in the element of water, and it's been raining where I am, and this is on page 96. The baptism is a rite, a rebirth, a ritual cleansing. Amen. And I was just saying that. I was just saying that yesterday when it started to rain, because when the wind picked up, I was like, damn, Them's is the winds of change. And then all of a sudden, like, I was still like watching TikTok, chilling and cool, and then all of a sudden the wind picked up and it was like hell, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, ooh, this is blowing out all that shit. Like, this is great, because it was like really kicking up shit. And as I am noticing, there is a sweet little baby spider hanging from my mic stand over here. So hello, Miss Hikate, and thank you also for joining in, tapping in to our read. I really appreciate you, because you've been popping and hopping in a lot, because 515, we're all at a crossroads. And I just saw the prayer in the book too. Um, Baptism is the threshold from the old to a new way of being. Prepare yourself for this ritual by doing all these things. I'm not going to read the ritual. If you want me to, I can post a picture too. Just leave me a comment, whatever. And yeah, that is the water chalice. So we pretty much, yeah. And I asked if Alba was going to show up, and she did in a roundabout way. So I thank you. I guess she's got shit to do. She's got shit to do. Um, I really wasn't going to pull out tarot cards just then, but I'm pulling out the tarot cards right now. So we have Strength on the bottom, Duality on the bottom, and the Empress on the bottom. This is the Luna Soul Tarot. One of my favorite decks. I don't use it very often. It's one of those ones. All my tarot decks are special in a sense. Nine of Cups, okay. Nine of Cups and the Empress. I keep hearing stuff, so I'm like trying to tune in and figure out what the heck I'm hearing. Okay. What is the message? What else? Okay. Oh, the Devil, Ace of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. Okay, so you're gonna have I'm a Capricorn, 707. So when I see the Devil card, I automatically assume me. Like, and I don't necessarily take it bad. Like, I know people see the Devil and they're like, oh, the Devil, but it's like, chill. So, I want to get the rest of the cards out before uh, before I, so we got Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, a little bit of stubbornness, Queen of Pentacles, okay, Judgment, hold on, okay, excuse me, we left off here on Judgment, and also as I was walking past the TV, a sunflower was blooming. Take that for what you will. So, yeah. And I also will get clarification on this Devil just because the Hierophant. Damn, we just... Knight of Swords. Okay, can I get something on this Devil real quick? Two of Swords. Who are we talking about? Okay, so we're talking about a Page of Wands here. What else about this Page of Wands? They're trying to find balance. Yeah. In the physical and in the spiritual realm. And they are feeling quite inspired to break out of the mental prison that they have entrapped themselves in, so they can finally celebrate, be happy, be joyous, so they can finally really complete a cycle and begin a new one. Okay, that's a lot. They are going to be victorious nonetheless. Okay, so nonetheless, our masculine here has been stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I'm going to leave it at that and go to the next part so I don't forget. Okay, follow me to part two. Part two, our masculine here is stuck between a rock and a hard place. I only say masculine because Merlin specifically popped up. If you Merlin specifically popped up. And also masculine energy. Anyways, whatever. I'm whatever. I ain't gotta justify shit. But nonetheless, our masculine here is showing up as the Page of Wands, who is really trying to balance things out in this physical and in the spiritual realm because they have been feeling kind of stuck. But it's like they've received the inspired action to change things, to release themselves, to come down from their isolative period and end this cycle so they can finally like celebrate and like be happy. But nonetheless, they have been stuck between a rock and a hard place. They have been stuck between a toxic, I want to say a toxic cycle, a toxic choice. Like there's two choices. One was toxic, one wasn't. Um, but they've decided here that they want to present an ace of my dogs are back there losing their shit. They want to present an ace of cups and an offer to work with someone. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Like, I was okay, but I'm a nervous wreck. I can't fucking talk. Like, I feel like I'm gonna say the wrong thing. Like, oh my god, a bird just flew by the window. Like, I feel like I'm going to have an anxiety attack right now. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? So maybe that's how they're feeling, and I'm sitting on my knees. So maybe they're praying, cause like, what the fuck? You just ain't gonna have to see the top of my head. I'll do one of these. Is that better? Okay. But they obviously want to pursue somebody. They finally made a choice. I swear I'm going to have a heart attack. Like, I'm not really swearing, but it feels like I'm going to have a heart attack every time I say that. It's like they finally have listened. Look at this damn judgment card here. It's like it's given as above, so below, but it's like they have found their grounding here in the promise of the Lord. They have found their grounding there in the promise of the Lord here with the rainbow. And it's like they're ready to undergo this transformation and this transformation and initiation into a higher realm of thinking and being. First of all, I'm still so nervous. Like I don't know what to do. Like, and this is crazy because like I know what to do. I want to clarify some things, but like I'm struggling. Let me take a break. Hold on, give me a second. Cycle has definitely ended because it was like 347 when I paused. Yeah. Okay. It's giving this I think they see, I don't want to say this Queen of Cups. I'm wondering if this Queen of Cups and what's this Queen of Cups? Because I'm wondering if they're the same person. Okay. Queen of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Which is Three of Wands between those. Which is like waiting on your ships to come in. Like you've been waiting. Do you hear my dogs back there? They've been waiting for a long, like you, I guess, feminine, are showing up as both queens. We'll see about this here in a second. But nonetheless, somebody's been hanging in there. And it's like they've been trying to manifest this victory, and it's finally here. Uh, Anything else about that Queen of Cups? King of Cups, hell yeah. That's your divine pair. Dang. King of Swords, dang. King of Swords kind of came out over top of the Hierophant and the Knight of Swords. So it's like they are ready to elevate. They're ready to elevate and mentally and emotionally. It's like they've been holding off on this for so long. It's like now they can't hold off on it no more. Yeah, Hermit, because it's like they had to go within and see the real crux of things, their real heart. It's taken a long time here with the turtle, but it's the turtle and the hare. But it's happened nonetheless. They have definitely undergone this metamorphosis in many ways. In many ways. Okay, what's this Queen of Discs? Y'all, I'm still struggling. She's clarified by the Queen of Wands. So this is definitely you. Like, this is the feminine, the Seven of Wands. Um, she is being protected now. And the way I had these cards, it was like she was being protected from the masculine right now as he is going through his own metamorphosis. So it's kind of like this is like a message. Damn, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. I'm not going to take that. But it's like the feminine here is being protected from the masculine while he's going through all these changes. But it's like as he's going through all these changes, she's going through her own set of changes and like receiving the downloads. And even if you notice in the traditional lovers card, it's like, or one of the lovers cards that I have, but nonetheless, it's like the angel is speaking directly to the feminine and she's speaking directly to the man. And it's like that. It's that type of energy. With the Four of Wands there on the bottom. Cute. Which again is the Three of Wands. This is something that has been manifested. This is a manifestation that's being protected on all fronts. It's being, yeah. Nine of Wands to the Six of Wands is Three of Wands. Four of Wands to the Seven of Wands is Three of Wands. Again, this is something that's been manifested. This is something that's truly coming to fruition here with the world. What's this? Three of Discs? Three of Cups? Three of Coins? The Star. Is she naked? She's real naked. Okay. The Star. Ten of Cups. Wow. An Ace of Swords. Wow. They know for sure that you are the one that they want to build with. Like, there, you can't get no clearer with that. The Star, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords. Jesus Christ. Well, what's this Ace of Cups? And I just heard Sade. It's Four of Discs. It's like, okay, it's like someone's packing their shit. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to let one of these things go. I'm gonna have to let one of these things go. Shoot. Come on, baby. I'm gonna have to let one of these things go so that I can leave. Because I know that there's better for me out there. What else on this Ace of Cups? Page of Discs. They're ready to learn something new. They know that they're gonna have to let go of something in order to gain something new and better. The Emperor. I fucking knew it. Like, and it's really going to. That's a lot, but whatever. Okay. I'm not gonna take all of that. Whatever. You get the picture. Um. This is. Yeah. Two of Swords and the Fool. Because I was like, what else on this devil? It's the Fool. And, like, they're literally taking the leap. They've made the choice to take the leap. They... Oh, God. Oh, that sounded like a car starting on a cold morning. Oh, my gosh. Anyways, maybe that's relevant. Maybe bees are also relevant. But nonetheless, I don't even know why I pulled this, but it's like, yeah, they've totally made the choice. They see now. They have gained the clarity. Shit, you can't say that. This is Empress, the strength duality. Like, that's the messages that they've received. That is part of the messages that they've received, along with other things. Like, they've stuck it out to the end. Anything else? Anything else? That's a lot. I'll just take the top. Six of Swords, Temperance, and the Hanged Man with the Six of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is given, like, now this is just kind of like, I want to say the waiting game is what I initially heard. While they kind of like tiptoe through to the bound, like tiptoe through the ending. And I want to say tiptoe because it's like stepping lightly. Damn, hold on. I'm over 11 minutes. Part 3. Damn, I try not to be over like 10 minutes. And I know that's long, but like, whatever. Anyways, they're trying to tiptoe through delicately because they know, like, they're trying to, I want to say leave gently because they know that there is going to be some anguish. Five of Cups here. That it, some anguish that there, no, they know that there has been some anguish and they want to kind of bring transformation, manifest transformation and healing. There goes that unicorn. For this connection because they realize, like, they've been real fucked up over this. They realize now that you really are their balance. And that and that whatever they built in the past, like, yeah, it might have been good, but that shit was not stable whatsoever. Here with the Eight of Cups. Not, and like I say, not, you can't see it, but the cups are all not stable. And it's like you have to leave from that. And you realize that you have to leave from that. And you finally being guided to do so. Like, you finally get the picture here with the Chariot. Yeah. Like, you finally get it. You finally get it. And now you're ready to, like, bring this offer here. Page of Cups. Five of Discs. Five of Pentacles. And I put that right there with the Seven of Wands. I didn't really consciously do it, but I guess it meant to go there. 147. But it's like, trying to protect. It's either you're trying to protect yourself or they're trying to protect you from feeling left out in the cold. Feeling overburdened. They want to protect you from feeling overburdened. And it's almost like they want to do all the heavy lifting for you. What else? What else on this Five of Pentacles? I just heard Charles Atlas. Ten of Wands, but they feel so damn burdened already. Seven of Wands to the Ten of Wands is Three of Wands again. And the Three of Wands here is really the high energy of this. It's manifesting and waiting. But it's like they feel so burdened right now by all these things that are coming at them. And they want to really, a lot of it really ain't theirs. And they carrying it anyways. And it's like they realize that they have to set it down and master it in order to become, like, damn, the King of Wands. Once that's enough, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Wands. We don't have the Queen of Swords out here. Boundaries. Boundaries. What? Two of Wands. Two of Wands, Death, Wheel of Fortune. Let me see this. Hold on. Two of Wands, Death, Wheel of Fortune. Right over here with Judgment. Judgment, and this is... It's like you know where you want to go, and you know that it's going to transform you. But why did I say that? What was the thing? Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The boundaries. Healthy boundaries, or... What? What? What's going on there? What's... That's a lot, y'all. I'm not going to take all that, please. Okay. You take what you get. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Page of Swords. The Wu Wei card. Okay. And the Four of Cups. It's like you are... It's like knowing you had to leave this thing behind, a thing behind, because that shit was not serving you. It was really messing with your mental health and keeping you up and having you feeling all kinds of... This Four of Cups here, it's... They look cold and they got a robe on. Like, like just so exposed, if you will. Oh, it's almost like because it's like that's how they were feeling. That's how they were feeling post transformation, and now after transformation, they see like it's like they were watching you. I'm getting Page of Cups because just how she's looking over here. It's like you were watching them or they were watching you feed yourself through this thing, and they're like, wow, how do I get that? I want to read the Wu Wei card, so give me a second. I just want to note with this reading we've gotten both exclusive cards, the Wu Wei card and the duality card. Shoot. Come on. Hey! Here's the Wu Wei. Can't really see that. Okay, whatever. Anyways, Wu Wei says, to act in accordance with destiny, nothing is simpler, nothing is harder. When we exert all our strength and effort, do we achieve the most? When we demand that our views are correct, how many do we convince? Is the victory that is Pyrrhic merely one step towards ultimate loss? Picture a stream. It flows across the land, adapting to the contours in harmony with the rocks and valleys, and slowly, gently, and with almost invisible display of force, the land erodes and submits to the ways of the stream. Learn to adapt. That's not what it says. It says learn to allow. Do not, do by not doing. Adapt. Take the shape of the circumstances you inhabit, and then, from within, gently do enough, just enough, so that your influence may turn the tide. Thus do we begin a story with legacy in its heart. Oh, this is like that one reading I did the other day where I was talking like, where it reminded me of how the feminine had planted a seed in the masculine that he couldn't deny anymore, that was really starting to grow and do things. And it's like, here we are full circle. Here we are with the world. Uh, I'll read duality too. The wind settles the seed of opposition at the zenith of self-assurance, and we turn and we grow. Where lies absolute reality when one thing depends on another? The great without the small, the beautiful without the homely, active without the passive. For each they are merely two sides of the same mountain, one bathed in light and the other cooled in shade, both of equal value. How do we judge by how do we judge by our own absolute standard when a truth for one may not be so for another? Our inner worlds, perceptions, experiences, each as unique as our fate. What is fair to one may be an injustice to others. And, and, and intratransient, wait, INTRANS, and intransient, I don't know, binary, rarely crossed. Observe the duality and know the interrelation. Perspective defines all. What is that word? INTRANSIGENT. I don't know. Okay. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'll probably come back. I hope that helps. Love y'all.